Hello and welcome to the Inspired Mamas Extraordinaire. I'm Debbie Page, your host, and we are launching our YouTube channel today, The Inspired Mamas. So here's the thing. I had planned to launch it next week, which would be more logical, and thank you to my sweet VA for being willing to go with the flow with me. But I woke up today, I said, hey, today's my birthday. Why not give myself a birthday party by launching my YouTube channel? That's exactly what I'm doing. So here's the thing. If you like today's video, then I am looking for 13 views. However, if you loved today's video, I am looking for 71 views, 71 to match the number of years old I am. All right. So I was listening to Brendon Burchard the other day, and he said something that was really, I just felt like was super important and really hit home with me. And that is surrounding yourself with extraordinary people. Now, I thought that that was really super relative to you guys, to the mamas that I'm wanting to serve. Surrounding ourselves with extraordinary people. And I love that whole concept. You know, I didn't even think about this until about 5 years ago. I mean, I think really when I look back on my life, for the most part, I surrounded myself with people who were pretty extraordinary people. But 5 years ago was when I really heard this concept and started to make a difference in my life and in who I was choosing to spend time with. The thing is that about 5 years ago, a little bit more, maybe 9 years ago, probably to be more accurate, is when that's when I lost my husband, my dear best friend and my boss, and we just had such a wonderful relationship, and he passed on, and I was so grieved by the loss of him, which all of us are when we lose our spouse, of course. But I began to feel like a victim, that woe is me. Why did this happen to me? I don't understand this. But when I began to hear and then embrace this concept of surrounding myself with extraordinary people, things began to change. And things really began to change just really dramatically for me. So picture yourself, you're standing in your kitchen. You've already had 3 cups of coffee. You're remembering the middle of the night. The baby was awake for an hour and a half. And during that time, you were like, oh my, I don't like myself. I don't like the baby. I don't like the middle of the night. Well, who are you going to turn to talk to? Maybe no one at in the middle of the night. But come first thing in the morning, you're going to want to talk to somebody. And you can certainly talk to your spouse. And that's a wonderful thing. And especially if you have a good kind of relationship. But I have found through the years that women talking to women oftentimes is much more satisfying when you're going through these trials and these tribulations. To be able to talk to another woman can be so incredibly empowering for you. So we're going to talk about this whole power of your mom circle and how the people you surround yourself with really can transform your entire motherhood journey. So Brendon Burchard says that if you want to become extraordinary in life, you have to surround yourself with extraordinary people. When I first heard that, I thought, well, who or what people are extraordinary and how do I meet them? Where do I find them? But I've seen this play out time and time again with the moms that I talk with. They start to hang out with other moms or even grandmothers who are wise and have common sense. They may be an expert in a certain field. They may be experts in finances uh, or home decorating, whatever it might be that you're wanting to do in your life. Seek out those people that have some expertise in those areas. It will make such a huge difference. And what I want you to do is I want you to spend time with other people, with other moms who are intentionally creating beautiful, joy-filled homes and lives. Their parenting is something that you really admire. Their children are calm and confident. So this is what I've noticed. When a mom or when any of us start to spend time with other moms who prioritize self-care, suddenly you find yourself taking better care of yourself. And boy, did that really happen to me when I began to work with my life coach, Gina, because she was super healthy and in such great shape. And sort of took a look at myself and I said, well, I'm not there yet, but that's where I'd like to go. I began to spend a lot of time with her, and it totally changed my life, totally. When you start to spend time with other moms who are very patient with the way that they parent, they're wise, they they're not afraid to take the action that they need to do to bring about changes in their children's lives. They have common sense, they have curiosity, they have creativity. You start to parent like that as well. See, it's the thing that's so fascinating is our brains have these things called mirror neurons. So mirror, like looking at yourself in the mirror. So when we're in the presence of another person, and it can be via Zoom, I've had that experience many times. It can be via Zoom, that when you are looking at another person, you are actually mirroring who they are. And so you start to become like that other person. You just start to naturally pick up habits and attitudes. So you really want to be careful, because do you want to hang around the grumpy, complaining, woe is me, life is awful, or the protester, the activist? You don't want to hang around with people like that. That's not going to bring you that deep sense of joy and satisfaction and creativity that we were all created to experience. And this doesn't mean that life isn't without its challenges or its obstacles, even when you're surrounding yourself with all of these extraordinary people. No, because we wouldn't have life here on this earth if we didn't have challenges and obstacles. There's always going to be that tension between, oh no, this is driving me crazy. How do I get back to center? Or, oh no, I'm falling off over here. Let me get back to center. Life is like a tightrope where we're really having to stay right on target and center ourselves. But the thing is, too, it's not about comparing yourself to these other moms or these other people. Believe me, I have been there. I still sometimes struggle or battle with that. But it's about growing together, finding those people who they want to grow, they want to help you grow, they want to encourage you, they want to inspire you, they want to say, listen, buckle up, this is the way you need to do this, or this is what you need to tackle, whatever. Or you may find them saying, wow, I am so impressed that you just got that done. But that's what you need. You need someone who's both going to challenge you, but also inspire you and encourage you and give you that feedback that you need, because I want you to become the best version of yourself. This is true, and it applies to every area of our life, whether it's our spiritual journey, we're wanting to have a deeper relationship with God, or is it about finances? We want to get on top of our finances and get rid of that scarcity thinking. Or maybe it's because we really want to tackle our health and we want to get healthy. So surround yourself with those moms that are already accomplishing that. It may be that they're not accomplishing that in every single area of their life, but that's all right. You can have several different people in your lives that encourage you in different areas, but you want somebody who's going to walk alongside with you. These extraordinary moms, where are you going to find them? You may find them online. That's how I found my life coach, Gina. It was purely what seemed like an accident. We met in a Zoom room, and that was 4.5 years ago. And we have just been, we've pretty much met every week since then. It's been an amazing journey with her. So, and I want you to find these people that will help you realize you do not have to tackle life and motherhood all by yourself. You can have other people help you become that best version of yourselves. So if you're interested, I offer coaching. I'm happy to have coaching. I have group coaching. I have one-on-one coaching, just depending on what level you want to come in. And you can find out more about that. We'll have that down in the description below. So let's wrap up what we've covered today. The people you surround yourself with shape your motherhood journey. Your mom circle can naturally elevate your parenting and your self-care practices. I want you to find positive, growth-minded mom friends, accelerate your own growth. You may start and probably will start with one person, but your circle will grow from there. Creating an extraordinary life, it happens faster when you're surrounded by extraordinary people. So, thank you for spending your time with me. And until tomorrow, this is Debbie Page reminding you that you are weaving something magnificent with your life, something uniquely yours, profoundly beautiful, and eternally meaningful. So keep shining, beautiful moms. And hey, maybe I'll see you in our coaching session together.